Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emiki Usuma and I am so delighted to welcome you here to my vlog, my once in a blue moon vlog. Yeah, I think the last time I did a vlog was in around Easter last year. So it's about a year ago since I did a vlog, and that was like on the Saturday after Good Friday. And then the one before that was the vlog I did when we went on Mother's Day retreat organized by my children's school in the month of March last year. So it's basically been a year. Yeah, so this is also on Easter Sunday morning. We are preparing for church, and I thought to take you guys along on our day, pull the curtain back a bit to show you bits and pieces of the day. Yeah, so this is me holding bread because we ran out of cooking gas the night before, so I have to take bread with me to church for these hungry children, right? So because I didn't cook this morning, I'd have to cook when we are back from church. So that's like our backup plan when those hunger pangs come calling. Yeah, I just want to say a shout out to mothers out there. You do this every Sunday, every week, every month, every year, for God knows how long. For me, this is like 16 years on this journey of going through this routine, and it does not get easier because your kids are older, right? That job of the task of organizing your family, I think it remains what it is. You always be at the center of it, putting them together, making sure everybody's ready, and somehow they just also learn to depend on you and all of that. And if you're like me, you always like to make sure you're at the center of it all and that everything goes as planned, right? So yeah, we're about to head out now. We're waiting for the Ada of our home, waiting for Michaela to come out to lock up and meet us in the car. So yeah, that is us stepping out of the house, heading to church on this Easter Sunday morning. My husband is already in the car, and this is why I always feel as though, like, when the people say this life no balance, well, I don't really agree with that expression. I don't like to use it, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I think I get what they mean, because I'm always the first to wake up in this house, yet my husband will somehow just be the first to enter the car and tell me, meet me in the car, make me look like I'm the one who did not wake up early. So women out there, I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how your own Sundays pan out, but this is how it is in my own endo. I'm always the one, like, standing by the door, ensuring the last minute lock up and everything. You've turned off the lights, windows are closed, curtains are closed, while my husband just gets to the car before me, and I'm the one that wakes up before him. So yeah, anyone who is able to crack that code, please let me know how you people are doing it. Alright guys, we're here at church Sunday morning, Easter Sunday morning. So see you guys later. Good morning. For now, bye for now, we're not done yet. Okay, so we are here in church, walking into church, and it is drizzling. This Easter Sunday morning, it is drizzling. Sorry. Good morning. Good morning. Hi guys, so service is done now. We're about to head out of church. Sorry, I think I'm facing, I don't know, I'm facing the wrong direction. What are you doing? It's part of my vlog. I stick it up. Yes. Why now? Be show my forehead. Why should I show my forehead? So we're done with church and we are about to head out now. So being Easter Sunday, we're not having plenty meetings. At least my husband is not having plenty meetings. So we are going to be going out now. going home. It's even a peculiar Sunday because we ran out of cooking gas last night while I was trying to cook. So we don't have, I was not able to cook this morning, so we'd have to stop somewhere and just buy something, snacks for the kids, and also for us because Sunday is actually our cheat day, so we have one cheat something, so we'll buy a cheat something. I don't know what it is, but yes, then we'll go and buy gas and head home, and I'm going to cook. Then I'll see you guys later. All right. Well, Femi, good afternoon. Happy Easter. How now? Have you seen Pastor? Okay, we're coming out just now. I don't know where you went. Like, you went back. Okay, well done. Darren, come and say hello to the camera.
Say hi. Hello.
It's our little content creator.
I don't like you advertising me.
Oh, sorry, sir. I'm not advertising you. Shall greet the people.
So Easter is about celebrating the crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus. So as you go home, maybe you're at church, as you go home, make sure you're able to acknowledge Jesus, his crucifixion and resurrection, and what he was and what he did for us. Thank you. It's not about
how does that
It's not about chocolate eggs and the Easter bunny. The Easter bunny, in some countries, it's become an idol. The whole point of Easter, the Easter bunny and chocolate eggs, but that isn't the real point of Easter. The real point of Easter is about the crucifixion, the burial, and the resurrection of Jesus. Those are the three main things that you should focus on this Easter period. That's it.
Yeah. Thank you, Darren. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Hello, guys. So much for leaving church early today. So my husband has said, okay, since it's Easter, we're going to leave church early, especially because we had to get cooking gas. So he was already approaching the car, and he was told that a member of the deaconry in the church needed to see him, so he had to go back. He had to go back to the office. No. So can you leave high low? Yeah. So we're now waiting for my husband, and we are all very hungry. Did you guys eat the bread you took?
No.
You didn't eat the bread?
I did not.
Why? That's all like Darren. How come you're not hungry?
I'm hungry, but I can't eat bread.
Why can't you eat bread?
Bread will just make me hungry.
Bread will make you hungry.
Hungry.
To make you hungry.
Yes.
All right. So just a few tips from what's an Easter Sunday vlog, without talking about what we learned in church today. Of course, so today Pastor shared. Of course, Pastor happens to be my husband too. Yeah. So today he shared was a very concise, precise, very powerful, kind of punchy message with a lot of punchy. See my dress.
Stop using the word punchy.
Hi, this weight loss journey. It is well. I can hold the allowance on my dress. I need a new wardrobe. I should have factored that into this whole journey, like plan a new wardrobe, so I will not look like a homeless hungry woman when I'm now walking on the road. That kind of thing. The Lord is my provider and my supplier. That's one of the things he said. Like I was saying, I said the message had these very punchy lines, profound truths, and very concise and precise. I'm just going to be reading out some of the points that really stood out to me that I wrote in my notepad. This is my sermon notes. Can you see it? I said God never puts anyone else above us when he interacts with us. He relates with each of us with undivided attention. That was so profound and really, really humbling, because we can just have this erroneous thinking that when a bishop, a prophet, a senior apostle, is relating with God, that God shuts down the whole of heaven and gives him 100% attention. And then when a 12-year-old who is a Christian is talking to God, God is like, oh please, can I delegate this hearing, like let Angel Gabriel go, God never delegates his attention. He would never send an angel to talk to us on his behalf. In fact, if he's sending an angel, that means it was his way of responding to us, and that is what he would do if he was any other more senior, older Christian, right? So he's not doing it because you are not worthy of his attention. If his response to you requires him sending an angel, whether you are a 12-year-old, you just got born again today, you've been saved for 15 years, if that is what his response requires, he will do it regardless of how long you have been in the faith, right? Look at Saul, for example. Saul was on the way to Damascus. He had not even been saved yet, and then he met Jesus face to face, right? So he didn't have to be 20 years in the faith for him to see Jesus. And then there are some people who have been saved for 30 years. They never had that encounter of Jesus walked into my room, okay? But that does not minimize their place in God, right? So that was one. Can you guys, they're eating bread. Man shall not live by bread alone.
But we're hungry. We're waiting for Daddy.
Every word. I'm sharing the word. You're eating bread. Carnal Christians. So no, you're not carnal Christians. Sorry. So that was very profound to me, that God gives all of us attention. All right. So
shout out to Enid Blyton for making this.
Okay. So this is what Darren is reading while we're waiting for Daddy. They've seen it. Are you okay now?
Yeah, the naughtiest girl.
Okay, they've seen it. Thank you.
It does not buy the whole series.
No, the book. No, of course, people that know me know I would not buy rubbish from my children. It just talks about a naughty girl. How she became a better person and all of that.
She was the naughtiest girl and she tried all she could to be sent away.
Okay, Darren.
Yes.
All right. So God is not. God interacts with us like we're the only one. So that was the first thing that he shared, and that was very profound to me. The next thing that was very punchy was, like he said, evangelism, witnessing about Jesus, is not primarily aimed at filling a physical church building, right? He said it is aimed at telling about what Jesus is to you, what he did. And if we authentically do this, we will. Sorry, I'm just reading out from my sermon notes. These were not his exact words, but this is what he said. You know how that a preacher is preaching, and then you're writing, you're hearing between the lines, right? So he says, if we authentically do this, we will lead men to the feet of Jesus. So when we realize that witnessing is what it is, you're a witness of what happened. You're saying, I was there. You're saying, I can beat my chest and say that, oh, this person is like this, or this particular event happened the way it was said to have happened, right? So when that becomes a lifestyle, we'll be more effective preachers, we'll be more effective evangelists in our day-to-day life, right? But when we make it about filling our church physical building, I think that's where people begin to get fishy. We start cutting corners, start doing very funny things. Sorry, I'm just looking for a way to put this my tripod. I think this tripod can actually sit here. Let's see how we can do that. Go.
You actually can. Just leave it alone.
My people, if this thing falls down, know that my arrangement failed woefully.
Lock the door now.
Young lady, you're my video, my YouTube channel. So when we decide that it's all about filling a physical building, we can gradually slip into the place where we are now cutting corners, just doing everything possible to bring people. That's why you have things like, oh, let's do food drive, and then you share rice, you share vegetable oil, you share all kinds of food stuff, and guess what? The people will come for food stuff. If they were not birthed in the place of travail, you are not going to see them the next Sunday. Trust me, I've witnessed that time and time again. We have this food drive, and then you don't see the people in church the next day because we're beginning to slip into using gimmicks, to get people to feel the physical building. No, but if we make it like an authentic thing that we are living out, that it is well with us. Sorry, my tripod stand is not tripoding. He's not tripoding. He's not tripoding.
That's not how you use the bag.
So I'm still holding it in one hand.
This is when I'm using it backwards.
So can you be quiet? So when that becomes our lifestyle and we are practically just
incorporating it in what we do. No pressures to pack out a church. You just tell yourself, as I'm going out today, I'm going to witness about Jesus. I'm going to witness about what Jesus has done for me. Like my husband would say, he's sharing your testimony. Basically, something happened to you, Jesus came through for you. Share it, right? Share it. You're in the salon, you're making your hair, and you're having a conversation, light banters. Just throw it in. You'll be amazed at how you're going to hold the attention of the people there. And by the time you're done, someone will just walk up to you and say, please, ma'am, can I have a word with you? Or can I get your contact? I need to talk to you more. Why? You were an effective witness. You witnessed about what Jesus did, about the power of Jesus at work in your day-to-day life, not something in the Bible that they're like, oh, it's from Bible day, in your very life, right? So that really blessed me so much, and it gave me a new way to enter my week, this new week that we are stepping into. The next thing he did, he said Jesus did not go to, that was just my thoughts. Jesus did not go to so many countries physically when he was on earth. He didn't go around the whole world physically, but he commissioned us to go into all the world, right? You see how far and wide the apostles traveled, right? They would never saw Jesus going in ships, going as far as, the way the disciples went on several missionary journeys and all of that. No, but he commissioned us to. So don't be afraid to dream of seeing other countries, going to other countries with the gospel, right? Don't limit yourself. There are Christians who just limit themselves. I don't know where they get that thought from. They almost want to call you a sinner because you desire to travel out of Nigeria, right? They want to hold you and keep you there. No, it doesn't have to be like that, right? You don't have to be grounded in one nation, okay? The earth is the Lord and his fullness thereof. Except God is specifically telling you, do not leave this country. That is when you say, okay, this is God's instruction to me. And yes, here comes my husband. He's coming.
No, yeah.
We're about to. He's smiling. I want you what I'm doing. Okay, so Darren, you have to go back. So we're going to continue this vlog. Maybe some other time I'll keep sharing the tips of what I learned. Hello. I was just sharing tips from your very beautiful sermon to my YouTube audience. Just sharing tips from my sermon notes. Yes, so it was a very punchy service. Just a lot of punchy lines. So I'll just. All right, guys. See you later. My husband is here. We need to go home. Bye bye. So I'm back in my own seat, and we're about to head out.
Yes.
Say hello, Pastor.
Hello.
Meet my husband, Pastor Anthony Usuma. My husband of 16 years. Friend of 21 years.
How they do you?
They do me like a proud content creator of a wonderful husband, wonderful husband. What am I saying?
All right, whatever. Are we ready to go?
So we are ready to go. We're ready to hit the road. So we're going to Adas Mall.
Let's go so we can meet some of the.
Adas Mall is on our way home. So yeah, we're good. Look at them. People like food. You cannot fast and pray and contemplate on what the Lord did on the cross. Did you see Brother Femi?
Femi, yes I did.
Okay.
He came to check me out.
He came to greet. He just came to greet us here. All right. So let me. Okay, so we're here at Adas Mall. We're about to get out of the car. So we're at Adas Mall. This is where we are getting. That is what? Ask him. I don't normally hold this card. A car is coming. Okay. Anyone, you make your choice. What drink are you taking? Schweppes, pineapple. Michaela, what drink are you taking? Water. Yeah, fitness team. It's nice. doing Team Fit Farm. Is that the that's the ultra, right? Please take two. Sometimes it's quite difficult to find something to drink because their options are really limited. Can you guys? So we're back in the car to wait. My husband and I got ordered shawarma, so we have to wait they said for 20 minutes. So I think we spent like 10 minutes out of that 20 minutes. So we have 10 more minutes to wait. So we've not had anything since morning. So that shawarma is our first meal for the day. Like I mentioned, it's our cheat meal day. We have one cheat meal on Sunday. Sometimes we follow, sometimes we do not. Excuse me. So yeah, we listen, we don't judge. Don't judge me for eating shawarma today, right? Yeah. So we're waiting in the car for our shawarma. So we are back home and there is no power. This is how it is on Sundays. Whenever we're back from church, there's no power. See? You see? And they say this is the will of God for my life. Oh, hey God, I will not argue. Who am I? Let the will of the Lord be done in my life.
Let the will of the Lord be done.
You guys turn off the freezer and stuff so that we can turn off the what's it called? Water dispenser, refrigerator. Okay. We are back home. So I'm waiting for my husband to turn on the gen. Thank you. Give me my cord. My cord is in my tote bag.
The Lord has done it.
So we're waiting. So up next on our Easter Sunday agenda is to watch. Guess what? Copper's Lodge by Mount Zion Productions.
I love
Mount
that
Zion
series.
Film.
It went
production.
from super calm to super
Like edge of the seat.
You really got us at the edge of our seats.
So we're watching episode 4 today. Have they posted? They've not posted it too. I hope
I
there's
don't think
no.
they have.
They should not bring any roof video. When the gen comes up, I'll be right back. So, husband is going to turn on the gen. Kirsten.
We love you, Daddy.
We switched things. Everything is off. The freezer. Young lady, open the curtains.
The Lord roars.
There, can you do it?
No.
No, that curtain
Okay.
is very. No, I don't want him to touch it, please. Do it. Kirsten, open the curtain now so there can be airflow.
I had a hard decision whether I could take virgin mojito or pineapple. So
That
I
was
took
the
both.
decision.
Eh?
You took both. And daddy paid for both. This young man.
I was about to come and question some people.
Imagine if I did.
You took both.
I did not. I said
I
imagine.
know, Kayla definitely. First born of the house. She will come and conk your head.
As she always does.
No, she would knock your head. Did I say conk? Oh no, please. That's so.
Jesus, Kong.
I said knock.
They've seen yourself.
I said knock.
They've seen you on the video.
I said.
They've seen you on the video.
I said
You've
knock.
been cut
All of
you.
your
I
caught
said
in
knock.
4K.
Well, not
I thought they're laughing at this my bascular camera.
Caught in 4K.
Don't worry. I do not despise the days of small beginnings. One day, the Lord will do it.
One
And I will not use
one day.
this is my faithful Infinix to record anymore. A young man, open this
You'll
curtain.
be using a GoPro.
Amen. What's good? Please open the curtain for me, Biko.
Really? Most YouTubers around the world use a GoPro.
Oh wow, nice. I'll
And for
get
people
there.
who do slow-mo things, they use a Phantom.
I'll get there and get past it.
Yeah, what is a GoPro?
It's a camera.
Describe it. Since you do so much.
Oh.
It's like a 360 camera. That makes the world look like a.
Oh,
that makes
people.
your feet.
Let me let you go. Don't join our
It
Sunday
makes you look like
Okay,
you're
if you were to go on
shenanigans.
ball,
See you later. Okay, we are now waiting for Copper's Lodge to be posted, to be uploaded. Oh, for this reading. Can't you just use the all to correct me? I went to school, please. Please, all these Gen Z children. We're waiting for Copper's Lord episode 5 or 4.
Right.
Darren, type in Damilola Mike Bamiloye. So we're waiting for episode 5 to be uploaded. I don't know why it's not uploaded yet.
Crack in the wall, shackles.
Go down. Hello guys, so I'm back. It's actually a few minutes past 5 p.m. and they have finally uploaded the what's it called? Copper's Lodge. I don't use that for anything. Go and drop it. Copper's Lodge episode 5. Yeah, they actually had a bit of technical glitch, so they had to move release time to 5 p.m. So this is 5 p.m. and we're about to dive in. Yeah, maybe I'll come back and just wrap it up, tell us what it was about without giving spoilers for those of you who have not watched it. Sorry, it's very hot in here, so that's why I'm putting this fan. The sound will disturb, you know, put all right, so see you later.
You still blow.
Sorry, gotta do this. Showing me.
Authority refers to the former or legal rights. I believe you are writing. Get home, you can tell your hyper list of a father that hi, Mr. G. Discipline is son for me.
So, your boyfriend is a fervent church worker here in Lagos.
It's totally different from who he is at home.
So my fellowship is under a church, and I also have a pastor that I report to. That's good. Can I talk to him?
There's somebody
All right, so apparently this is another day. I'm trying to wrap up my vlog on Easter Monday. I tried to do this yesterday, but wow, vlogging is not for the faint-hearted. I'm not faint-hearted anyway, but you know what I mean, just an expression. I mean that it's a lot of work, and I really sorry. Let me put this properly. Okay, so I really want to commend people who do vlogs on a regular. Babe, come and let me look at this light if it's okay. Do you hear? Is it too much light?
Light's fine.
No, on the camera I feel I'm just shining like I'm inside a vision of heaven. Okay, so please let me check it. What's that?
Amazing.
Okay, so this is me now trying to conclude this my Easter Sunday vlog. Apparently it is another day. I did not get to finish this on Easter Sunday like I planned, and I thought I would, because my goodness, vlogging is a lot of work. Last time I actually did a vlog, the only time I've done a vlog. Okay, no, I did a vlog in March last year. That was my first vlog, a travel vlog, when I traveled for Mother's Retreat last year. Then I think Easter we had this Good Friday vlog, or Saturday after Good Friday last year, and then this is the next time I'm doing a vlog. It's been about a year since I did it, because I know it's a lot of work to just do. It's not easy. I commend and heartily salute every vlogger out there. Well done, you guys. You are trying, you know. So today, this is Easter Monday as at the time of recording this. So yesterday when we were done watching Copper's Lodge episode 5, we had this impromptu video. So not impromptu, like autoplay. My YouTube is on autoplay, so when you're done watching one thing, just pops up the next thing that is playing. So I think what came up was the live evening service by Petra Christian Center. I think it was called Easter Cantata. So we watched that, and then that took us to our evening devotion, and that was how I got tired, and I had to listen to voice notes that I had not listened to and responded to them, and then that took me to my bedtime. So yeah, so that's how I was not able to finish this vlog. And you not believe that I've even attempted to do this closing video maybe like 4 times. I did it once last night. I was looking very exhausted, so I had to cancel it. It's not my plan to come out here looking like a homeless person, right? So I tried it again today like twice, and it still did not turn out well. yeah, so I hope that I just have to do this anyhow, right? So thank you for following us on our vlog, Easter Sunday vlog. I hope you learned a thing or two here and there in the midst of all the family banters. Yeah, you can pass now. In the midst of all the in the midst of all the family banters, I hope you're able to pick out one thing or two. You know, sometimes they say that some things are not taught, they are caught. Maybe while watching, just catch something. Maybe catch some sense of warmth. You know, you get to appreciate family afresh. You know, whatever it is, I believe that I didn't just do it for nothing, right? I'm not vlogs are not what I do by default. I think I prefer sit down videos, but I felt led to do this and I did it, and I hope that you have been blessed coming along with us on our day. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and please, if you have not watched Corpers Lodge, you should go watch Corpers Lodge by Damilola by family or by Mount Zion Movie Productions. Yeah, it's a very good one. It's going to be worth your time. You know, when it started, we're like, okay, it's just going to be this chilled, calm series. You know, I was actually looking forward to a chilled, calm series after all the gbasgbos of Abattoir. You know, just for them to suddenly throw us into, like they say in Nigeria, they changed it for us from episode 3. So there was a lot of sudden action, and right now we can't even predict where the story is going anymore. There's a lot surfacing, Amanda's backstory, the scenario unfolding at the orphanage. You know, go and watch if you have not watched it. So if you know, you know. If you've watched it, you know who Amanda is, you know about the orphanage, right? Yeah, watch it. And I'm really grateful to Mount Zion for giving families something to spend family time around. That's one thing that my husband now even looks forward to after church on Sundays. Like, we watched it together. It was the one even looking at the time like, oh, is it not 5 yet? Because they had a glitch, so they moved their upload time to, like, their release time to 5 p.m. yesterday. So yeah, he actually waited for that, you know. So I'm grateful to God for that they give families something to look forward to that is both entertaining and yet edifying. You know that I'm always big. Anyone who knows me, I'm a storyteller. I've written a couple of fiction and published a couple of fiction books. So I am big on great stories, especially when they are excellently interpreted on screen. I'm really, really big on that. Yeah. So you'd always find me around such wholesome entertainment that builds you up, that leaves you better than when you started, because I do not think that we should waste our time just watching meaningless, mindless things online. You should always ask yourself this question: what am I taking away from it? Am I better than when I started? Have I learned something? Do I have any tangible result? Is it removing from you? Are your virtues being depleted? Right? So I don't just jump on entertainment because a movie is trending, I watch. Nah. I need to be able to say this is what I took away from it before I watch. So yes, go watch Corpers Lodge if you have not done so yet. All right, so thank you so much for coming along with us till I come your way again with another vlog, or maybe another regular sit down video. Keep winning.